What do you see when you look in the mirror? For some, it's not just their reflection staring back, but the ghostly imprints of betrayal etched into their very being. Today, we're going to explore the profound pain of betrayal, a wound that often goes unseen but cuts deeper than any physical injury. I'm Ayla, and I've spent years studying the psychological impact of betrayal. But more importantly, I've listened to countless stories of those who've lived through it. In this video, we're going to delve into two specific forms of betrayal that can shape our lives in ways we might not even realize. Our first story takes us to the heart of the family unit. Imagine being a child, your world revolving around your parents' love and approval. Now imagine watching that love being lavished on your sibling while you're left in the shadows. This is Christian's story. From as early as he can remember, Christian felt like he was living in his sister's shadow. Every achievement, every milestone of hers was celebrated with fanfare, while his own accomplishments were met with polite nods at best. It wasn't just the big things, it was the little moments too. The way his mom's eyes would light up when his sister entered the room, but barely flicker when he did. The way his dad would clear his schedule for his sister's art exhibitions, but always seemed to be working during Christian's piano recitals. What Christian experienced is a form of betrayal that strikes at the very core of our being. As children, we're hardwired to seek our parents' love and approval. When we perceive that this love is conditional, or worse, reserved primarily for our siblings, it can create a wound that persists well into adulthood. The trauma of parental favoritism goes beyond mere disappointment. It rewires the developing brain, creating neural pathways built on the foundation of "I am not enough." This deeply ingrained belief can manifest in various ways. 1. Hypervigilance, constantly scanning for signs of rejection or abandonment. 2. Emotional dysregulation, difficulty managing intense emotions, particularly in close relationships. 3. Cognitive distortions, negative self-talk and catastrophic thinking become the norm. 4. Attachment issues, oscillating between anxious attachment and avoidant behaviors in relationships. 5. Imposter syndrome, persistent feelings of inadequacy despite evident success. The pain of this betrayal often leads to a fragmented sense of self. The authentic, joyful child becomes buried under layers of protective behaviors and coping mechanisms. This fragmentation can result in people-pleasing tendencies, chronic self-doubt and indecisiveness, difficulty setting and maintaining boundaries, a persistent sense of emptiness or disconnection, attraction to emotionally unavailable partners, unconsciously recreating familiar dynamics. Now let's shift our focus to another form of betrayal, one that occurs within the bounds of what should be our safest adult relationship, our romantic partnerships. This is a scene from Alex and Lisa's life. On the surface, they seem like any other couple, but there's a pattern here that's slowly eroding the foundation of their relationship. It started small. A disagreement here, a contradicting statement there, a disparaging word or a rolling of the eyes there, but over time it became a pattern. Whenever they're out with friends or family, Alex would find a way to oppose Lisa's views or belittle her opinions. What Lisa is experiencing is a form of emotional betrayal. In a healthy relationship, partners support each other, presenting a united front to the world. When one partner consistently undermines or contradicts or belittles the other in public, it's more than just a difference of opinion, it's a breach of trust. The trauma of this betrayal can be particularly insidious because it occurs within a relationship that's supposed to be a safe haven. This contradiction between expectation and reality can lead to 1. Cognitive dissonance. The mind struggles to reconcile the loving partner in private with the undermining one in public. 2. Erosion of self-esteem. Constant public criticism can chip away at one's confidence and sense of self-worth. 3. Social anxiety. Social situations become minefields of potential humiliation. 4. Emotional exhaustion. The energy required to navigate this unpredictable dynamic can be depleting. 5. Trust issues. The betrayal in public settings can seep into all aspects of the relationship, making it difficult to trust the partner in any context. These two stories, while different on the surface, share a common thread: the profound pain of feeling unseen, unvalued, and betrayed by those who should be our strongest supporters. Whether it's the child overlooked by their parents or the partner undermined in public, the impact can be devastating and long-lasting. While we've explored the pain of those betrayed, it's crucial to shine a light on those who inflict this pain. If you recognize yourself as someone who betrays their partner or child, hear this: you're destroying lives. Your selfishness is creating wounds that may never fully heal. Every time you belittle your partner or ignore your child, you're chipping away at their soul. Your actions aren't just mistakes. They're choices that reveal your true character. You're teaching your loved ones that they can't trust, that they're not worthy of respect or love. Your legacy will be one of pain and broken relationships. The temporary boost to your ego comes at the cost of someone else's lifelong struggle with self-worth. You're not just failing as a partner or parent, you're actively harming those who depend on you. You may think you can compartmentalize your behavior, but every act of betrayal poisons your entire relationship. Your betrayal isn't just breaking hearts, it's rewiring brains. You're programming your partner or children with trauma responses that will haunt them in every future relationship. Their instinct to trust and love freely is being replaced by fear and doubt, thanks to you. You're not just hurting them now, you're altering the course of their entire lives. All that being said, your actions aren't your destiny. You have the power to break this destructive cycle, but it requires brutal honesty, genuine remorse, and a commitment to change that goes beyond words. The path to redemption is long and challenging, but it starts with a single sincere step towards accountability and transformation. To those of us who have experienced these or other forms of betrayal, you might recognize some of these feelings: a deep sense of unworthiness, difficulty trusting others, constant fear of abandonment, anger that seems to come out of nowhere, depression or anxiety, difficulty maintaining close relationships. These are normal reactions to abnormal situations. The pain you feel is valid, and it's important to acknowledge it. But I want you to know something crucial: healing is possible. The scars of betrayal may never fully disappear, but they can become a source of strength rather than pain. Inner work is key to healing from betrayal trauma. Here are some powerful techniques to start your journey. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space between you and your trauma responses. Start with just a few minutes a day of focused breathing or body scan meditations. 2. Inner child work. Reconnect with and nurture the part of you that was hurt. Visualization exercises where you comfort your younger self can be incredibly healing. 3. Shadow work. Explore the parts of yourself you've repressed or denied. Often, healing involves integrating all aspects of our personality, even those we consider negative. 4. Somatic experiencing. Trauma is stored in the body. Practices like yoga, dance, or other forms of mindful movement can help release trapped emotions and sensations. 5. Journaling. Regular writing can help process emotions, identify patterns, and track your healing progress. Try stream of consciousness writing or dialoguing with different parts of yourself. 6. Cognitive restructuring. Work on identifying and challenging negative thought patterns. Replace self-defeating thoughts with more balanced, compassionate ones. 7. Emotional freedom technique EFT, also known as tapping. This practice combines cognitive restructuring with acupressure points to release emotional blockages. 8. Internal family systems IFS. This therapeutic approach helps you identify and harmonize different parts of your psyche, promoting inner balance and healing. 9. Loving kindness meditation. Cultivate self-compassion and eventually extend that compassion to others, including those who have hurt you. 10. Forgiveness work. This doesn't mean condoning what happened, but rather releasing the hold it has on you. Start with self-forgiveness before considering forgiving others. To those of you watching who see yourselves in Christian's or Lisa's stories, or who carry your own unique wounds of betrayal, I want you to hear this. You are not alone. Your pain is real, your feelings are valid, and you deserve to heal. If you're struggling with the aftermath of betrayal, I urge you to reach out for help. Whether it's to a trusted friend, a therapist, or a support group, taking that first step towards healing can be life-changing. Remember, the journey to healing isn't always linear. There will be good days and bad days, but with each step forward, you're reclaiming your power and rewriting your story. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the profound pain of betrayal. May your journey forward be one of healing, growth, and renewed trust. in yourself and in others. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others and subscribe for more healing topics.